The active condenser in the Republic of Kazakhstan has been destroyed and the rift is now inaccessible. We are now the only nation with access to the Infraworld. This situation opens up new strategic and military perspectives. Now we're going to launch new programs to discover possible energy resources and develop military applications. We've already found ways of linking entities to human soldiers, and this is just the beginning. Now, this is more important than the race to space or developing nuclear capability. We have discovered a new world. A world for us to conquer. This is the beginning of a new era for our nation.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Beyond Two Souls. We are now heading into the final chapter, which is entitled The Black Sun. And we're going to start things off by talking to Ryan. Haven't had a chance to really speak to him since we were rescued.
Pentagon top brass getting you down?
McGrath makes me sick. Just a typical cynical asshole. No, I would be doing the country a favor if I let Aiden take care of him.
I agree, Jody.
We played our part in all of this.
They told us we were doing the right thing. But all we did was allow the Pentagon alone to control the infraworld.
They always tell Jody that she's doing the right thing.
What are you gonna do now?
I don't blame her at all for feeling used. I don't know what I want to do. Like, where do you go from here?
I think I need some time to figure it out. Figure out what I really want. And what about you?
CIA has it all mapped out for me. Top tier, big car, golf meetings. I mean, I haven't given him an answer yet, but it's worth considering.
That sounds boring, Ryan.
Listen. Jody, I know it's been complicated between us. And I didn't always do the right thing. But maybe we could start again. You know, try and build something together. I mean, after all the stuff we've been through, maybe we could make it work.
Oh, Ryan, I don't know. I guess you're right. After everything we've been through, it would be very difficult to just throw it away or to go our separate ways. Jody has a lot of options, I think. A lot of people that she could go with.
To make you happy. You forget about all this.
But since we've kind of been riding the Ryan romance train, we might as well keep up with that.
Ryan? Oh, you know what? I got a single malt in my office that needs sharing. Meet you in a few?
Never say no to a single malt.
Great. I'll see you in a bit. Let's go, Jody. Nathan's waiting.
I haven't seen Jody smile like that in a very long time, so I'm happy to see that she's feeling a little bit happy after everything that's happened.
Ryan's a good guy, and I think he really cares about you.
Aww, Cole. You're so sweet.
I know. And I'm gonna do everything I can to make it work.
He's like a big brother looking out for you, or like a second dad or something. Alright, so Cole is going to take us to Nathan. I guess he still has some business with us. He was the one that asked us to go to Kazakhstan in the first place and do that mission. I'm sure he knows that we're back, but perhaps it's best that we go talk to him face to face. I can't imagine that he has anything else for us to do.
All right, here we are. Call me when you're done. I'll come pick you up.
We have done so much for him. Pretty much everything he's ever asked us to do.
what Nathan says? Be careful.
Okay, well, that shoots up some red flags that I'm a little bit worried about. What would we have to be careful of? I guess we'll find out.
Jody. I'm so glad to see you safe.
I kept my part of the bargain. Now it's the CIA's turn.
As far as the CIA is concerned, you no longer exist.
Oh, we get a new identity, it looks like.
You're now Elizabeth North. A new identity, a new life.
Elizabeth North was the alias we used during the Embassy chapter as well.
$500,000 for services rendered. That should help make a new start.
I think you guys owe me a lot more than that, but I'll take it. 'Cause screw all of you. I am done. I am so finished.
Before you go, there's one last thing I'd like to ask.
Really?
When my wife and daughter disappeared in that accident 15 years ago, I wanted to die too. I cried a lot, banging my head against the wall, trying to figure out why them? Never being able to hold them again. It was like a wound that wouldn't heal. But then you came along. And I realized they were still here all the time, near me. I just couldn't see.
Sounding like a bit of a psychopath there, Nathan. I'm a little bit concerned about you.
The government gave me everything I needed to study the infraworld. They were interested in military applications. I was interested in seeing my family again. It's taken me some years, but I finally succeeded in creating this.
Oh dear. Nathan, they're in agony.
Hello, my darlings.
Do they look happy to you?
Helen. Laura. I miss you so much.
Oh, that's just not right.
I come to see them every day. Soon we'll be together. I'm working on a modified condenser that can communicate with souls of the infraworld. Speaking with the dead, Jody. Can you imagine?
You have some very, very poor coping
I want you
skills.
to help me talk to them. I want to hear their voices. I want to tell them what I'm doing. Until I finish my research, you're the only one that can do it.
I'm afraid of what might happen if I
Give me
don't.
your hands.
I mean, he may be brilliant, but I think he might be a little bit unstable. To not be able to see that they are clearly in so much agony is just such a sad and depressing thing. He's messing with the natural order of things.
My darling. missed you so much.
Let us go, Nathan. You're hurting us. You've got to let us go. Let us die!
You're lying. Helen didn't say that, you did.
You're keeping them here. They're being torn apart between two worlds.
That's not true. You're lying. I know they want to be with me again. I know they want to be with me.
They're suffering, Nathan. If you love them, if you really love them, you've got to let them go. You can't cheat death.
Cheat death. Death is nothing. You hear me? Nothing.
That's so sad.
Goodbye, Nathan. I hope you find peace.
And of course it was unknown to Jodie at the time, but she was the one that actually set this whole plan into motion when she allowed communication between his dead family members to him shortly after their passing, when Jodie was just a little girl. Which is why they had that chapter so close to the ending. Such a small action caused such a large chain of events to kind of take place. Even though it wasn't really Jodie's fault, it was just how Nathan handled things very, very poorly. I hope he does find peace, like Jodie said, and I hope that the CIA is true to their word and they do kind of let us go our own way. Although somehow I very highly doubt that, with how much information we have on all of the different things, not just from an American point of view, but all the other places in the world Jodie's been, all the things that she's seen. She has so much knowledge and she has so much power as well. Yep, see, told ya. But were you really surprised? That would be too easy.
Good to see you again. Well, you put us in a very difficult situation, you know that. We can't let you go. We can't kill you either. We don't know what you'll do on the other side. So there's only one appropriate solution. We inject you with a neural acid, which will put you in a permanent coma. Exactly what we did with your mother. A simple and elegant way to put an end to our collaboration. Goodbye, Johnny. We will always be grateful for your help.
Yeah, fuck you too, McGrath, you piece of shit. These people are absolute monsters to do that to somebody. To use somebody like that. Give them a false sense of security and hope.
Jodie.
Help me, Nathan!
You opened
Please! I helped you!
I didn't want to see.
Help me, Nathan.
I'm going to accomplish man's oldest dream. Nobody will have to die anymore. No one will ever be separated again.
What are you talking about?
The containment field. I'm going to deactivate it. The infraworld will spread through our dimension.
No.
Life and death, united in one world.
It's not just souls on the other side. It's death.
I've beaten death, Jodie. Everything's gonna be just fine.
But it won't, though.
You need to trust me.
I don't.
Everything is gonna turn out fine.
So he's officially gone absolutely crazy. And now Jody is completely helpless as Nathan basically goes out to start the apocalypse. And I think Aiden is too weak to do anything. It doesn't seem like it's doing a lot of any good.
Too weak, Aiden.
Damn it.
Find something else.
Well, how are we gonna get out of here?
Get help. Hurry.
Because like Jody said, it's not just gonna be souls on the other side. It's also gonna be those evil entities that we've seen time and time again.
Where's the rest of your
It's probably gonna be a bunch of other things as well.
They have 3 months leave. They're on a beach on some exotic island, no doubt.
Lucky
So we're gonna have to
bastards.
try and get Cole and Ryan's attention somehow. Because at this point, I
Yeah, I've
think
got
they're
a
the only
couple of
ones that are
emails I
on
need to
Jody's
send.
side.
You mind if I do that before we crack the bottle?
No problem.
Okay.
So we're gonna do everything we possibly can here to raise some suspicion that something's not quite right. Of course, they're so used to entities at this point that they are easily able to shake a lot of this off. But we'll get them eventually. Ryan looks a little worried. God damn it, you bastards. Pay attention to me. Now is not the time to be ignoring me, alright? It's damn important this time.
You keep entities in this lab?
Good God, no. They're all trapped behind the containment field.
Aiden? Is that you, Aiden?
Yes,
This
it
is a
is.
joke.
Ryan, I'm here. Help.
What?
What is it, Aiden? Where's Jody?
In trouble. Which is what I'm trying to tell you.
Lead us to Jody, Aiden. Show us the way.
Oh, thank God. Okay, well, I'm glad that they're on board here to listen and follow us.
Right. Now where?
So as you lead Ryan and Cole
This way.
through to Jody, you're gonna have to make signals along the way to get them to follow in the right direction.
Over there.
And you have a bunch of different things that you can look at. And what you want to do is you want to follow the glowing trail back to Jody. So that'll give you a good indication of which direction to follow if you're a little bit lost. This is probably one of the slower moving part of the chapters. You just kind of have to very slowly kind of lead
Want
the
us to take
way.
the elevator? Is that it?
But I kind of like this part because we haven't seen Aiden without Jody, except for in the underground area when we were on the mission and he was trapped in the containment field. But it is kind of interesting to think that he has some sort of higher level thinking to be able to guide somebody like this to where they need to go.
Shit.
Carter, leave it to me.
Can I help you?
Cole Freeman, I have level 3 authorization. He's with me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Freeman. You do not have the correct authorization for this level.
Maybe you could make an exception. I just want to show him.
Sorry, sir. This area is level 4 classified. You do not have the right credentials.
Well, we're gonna change that now, aren't we?
You gotta get us past him, Aiden.
Gotta find something to distract him with, and then I think we can mess with the computer.
Desk 42, hello.
There we go.
Hello.
Perfect. Alright, guys, come on back.
He's done it.
I think you made a mistake. Could you check again, please? Cole Freeman and Ryan Clayton?
Oh, so I did. Oops.
list. My apologies. Go on through.
I love that.
Thank you.
Guy's just completely dumbstruck.
All right, Aiden. Take us to Jody.
Alright, so we're gonna go down this hallway. You can mess with the cameras, you can mess with some of the things on the walls.
Something moved.
And sometimes it takes a little minute for something to show up.
Right. Now where?
We're almost there. Jody's just a little ways down this hallway. And hopefully by the time we get to her, it's not going to be too late.
Jody's here? Jody.
Nathan. He's gonna deactivate the containment field.
What? Why? Why would he do that?
He's gone insane. He thinks he's gonna get his family back. We gotta stop him.
Well, we might be a little bit late for that.
The containment field.
God damn it.
He's done it. He's done it. You need help?
No, I'm okay.
Alright, we still got a little bit longer in this chapter.
This way!
So we'll make our way towards the condenser. And then I'll probably cut it off and we'll have to continue on in the next video. So luckily we got all the slow stuff out of the way first. And the next part of the chapter should be high action stuff as we kind of wrap up the game once and for all.
There might still be a chance to reactivate the field. It's already too late.
It seems like a really weird place for me to stop and pause though, just because we're running for our lives. I'm just gonna find a spot where we're maybe not in and amongst so much chaos here.
Jody, you're the only one who can stop this. Dawkins has gone mad. He took down the field. You gotta get rid of these goddamn monsters now.
I ought to kill you, McGrath. But the last thing the Infraworld needs is a son of a bitch like you.
Get fucked.
Clayton, get me out of here immediately, Clayton. Agent Clayton, that's an order.
Consider that my resignation.
Nice.
You're all gonna die here.
Finally something.
Gonna die.
Finally Ryan does something that's super cool. Alright, I think this is probably a pretty good place to stop it now that we're out of the immediate danger. But we still have plenty of danger ahead of us. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I hope that I will be seeing you next time.